Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Javonte Williams with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are on the board first here in Vegas. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they got both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. Lutt's good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Raiders, nothing.
So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent, too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards, the final tally.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Now Jones. And this one's incomplete. The Raiders at 4-8 now on the year. And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing Jones. And this throw will be intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Now a first down carry is Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You look at this Raiders defense. They were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to look at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They bring pressure there on 3rd down, but this is a nice job of picking it up and making sure their guy has time to deliver the football. And they wind up getting the first down.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 14 yards that time, and a first down on the keeper. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play. Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing Nix. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. And now off to the races down the right side. But he will not be able to bring this one back, in the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry about it. It's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. First quarter, we'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax. Whoa.
Bad move. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. They juked him. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 47.
Throw left side complete. That's Thornton. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 112 yards.
And he's trying to prove the adage, it's not just how you start, it's how you finish. And he is finishing awfully strong, takes great care of his body. I expect him to go ahead and put a capper on this season.
That's complete yet again to Thornton. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Genty. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go. Here's Genty. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. Oh, and that is incomplete. When you look at this Bronco defense, into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass Jones.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Off the play fake. Jones. He'll get this out to Genty. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the give, Genty. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Off play action, Jones. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton from 6 yards away. And the Raiders are back within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 13-7.
Raiders 7.
So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays. Also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
To throw, here's Nix. He completes this one to Mingo. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brings up 3rd down.
Nix to the air. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
It's 4th down.
On the sneak, it's Nix. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. Able to slither by. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield. And down to the 43. 97 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. The sack by the linebacker, Jamin Davis.
It's 2nd down.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. To throw is Nix. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line. 18 big yards on that one and a Denver first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's Nix. Over the middle, complete. It's Sutton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
In motion left goes Sutton.
17 yards. And
they'll fake the jet sweep, but instead of give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Here's 3rd and 6. Now it's Nix. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton from 8 yards out. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Raiders offense and their running back getting set for this next possession.
And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, and he's right there in the mix.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Now it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones will drop this underneath for Genty. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
To number 2, Ashton Genty. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the 3rd quarter. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slope if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
And it's throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Back to throw. Jones. That is caught. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down.
On the give, Genty.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake. Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, but probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The drive will start with an option going left. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the 26.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. Nix. He'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Broncos send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to air one out. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Complete. It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
The kill here is complete. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Working out of the gun is Nix. And the Raiders have got him. Tyree Wilson using that athletic ability to make the play.
A loss of 8 yards. 3 and out.
The Broncos send out their punter now. Standing just about on his own goal line. That's taken at around the 40. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt at 44. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the 2nd half. Maybe the defender gets away with that in the 1st, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Drew Sanders. And the take over here up near the 40. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt in, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is taken at the 15. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be 2nd down. Off-play action. Jones. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7th. The Raiders on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 19. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jones. And that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
On the out route, he's got Thornton. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 45-yard line.
And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off-play action. Jones. A short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Back to throw. Jones. That's to his running back, complete. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Short throw caught by Bowers. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Let's go. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now Jones. Intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards.
It's a gain of 48 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Raiders' 12-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. They'll go play action with Nix. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so was not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Jones. He's going to let it fly. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10.
Well, they're not going to go quietly. That's a big play right there. 2 scores down. They're not out of this, but they've got to move.
To throw is Jones. Caught on the slant. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of... They stop him. Why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now Jones. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Raiders 17.
So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a